We're here with NC Courage acting head coach Nathan Thackeray following Courage's 1-1 draw with the Portland Thorns. Nathan, can you start with your initial thoughts on tonight's draw?
It's honestly, when now the game's finished, it's like I'm bitterly disappointed that we've not come away with 3 points, but also super proud of the group for the fact that they came back against a team that doesn't give up too many goals. I think they only give up 2 goals in the second half of the season, twice. Like that, they're defensively pretty solid. I thought we took the game to them. We were aggressive. We had a dip in our aggressive actions and our pressing moments in the first half, and allowed them to get into it. And ultimately, that's the period that they scored the goal. But and I was pretty stern with them at half time. I was honest with them, and their response in the second half was really good. And I think there was moments through the second half, obviously, where they created something. They got quality of players here and there, and that's inevitable. But I thought for the most part it was pretty one-way traffic, and it's the same story as I said to them just out there. As much as I'm proud of their effort and their determination to try and go and win the game, we've got to score some goals. And ultimately, the quality when we got into the final phase was still not there. It's getting better. We're creating more chances. It's something that we've worked on continuously over the past week or so. And you can see that it's evident. It's just those final little bits of quality that still need to be there. But 1 point's better than no points, as I just said to them. We've come back from 1-0 down against a team that's pretty resilient in the second half of games and don't give up any goals. So I can't complain about that. But I am disappointed that we've not got all 3 points.
And Casey made 5 saves on the night to hit 400 career, and the result regular season saves. Obviously, you've worked with Casey very closely over time here in Courage Country. Just what do you think of her performance tonight, and how good has she been this year?
Performance tonight was good in patches. There was moments of the game where I thought she can be a little bit more impactful. I think there's something in the goal that she needs to do a little bit better. There's moments she could sweep up behind, but she came up trumps with a couple of big saves late in the game when we were really pushing for it. So those are the things that I expected to do. I obviously see her work and know that she can make those types of saves in any moment. And if we're giving up chances from sort of out wide at the edge of the box, and I expect her to have an impact on a ball. She's had a marvellous career. I think she's got another step to go. And this season, I think, has been a little bit too consistent for her, for someone of her level. And she's got a lot to continue to get better at. But she's been one heck of a pro, one heck of a goalkeeper. And to play at the highest level for the amount of time that she has done, because she's obviously started as a pro when she was pretty young, it's very commendable. We'll have a deal with her. So what was it, 400 saves, you said? She owes me $10 for every save. So I don't have a quick math, anybody? It's a lot of money. She owes me a lot of money.
Yeah. No questions?
So today it looked like you controlled the midfield pretty well throughout the game. Is that what the main focus for us with how good their midfield is, or was that just kind of how the game?
Yeah, I mean they got a really good midfield, but what's a bigger threat? Not a bigger threat, but what's also a threat for them is that the fact that they leave 4 high a lot of the time. So it's the long balls that hurt you. So how we set up with the box in midfield today, two sixes to protect the back line, it wasn't necessarily about defending their 2 midfielders. It was about defending the second phase when they went long and making sure, because we were playing in the back 3, making sure that we didn't give up that vulnerable space in front of our back line. They do have a really good midfield, and in the second half, we pushed on and went man to man against them, and I think that's where we started to control the game. So Sagita and Sam are tremendous football players, and they're difficult to play against. And if you give them too much time, they can punish you. And I think I said to the minute 22 to sort of half time, I thought we gave them too much space, too much respect, and sat off them, and they started to gain rhythm. Second half, they didn't have an opportunity to do that. Finishing the chances that we create, creating better and higher quality chances that are almost. I mean, you look at Pinto's chance in the first half. The goalkeeper makes a great save. That's got to be a goal. We've got to finish those moments. Manaka at the end, or sort of earlier in the second half. Those are chances that we've got to take, and And ultimately, until we start doing that, wins are going to be tough for us. And this group's got so much talent. But we got to drive in a specific way that we're going to score goals. It can't just be random. We can't just make it up as you go along. We've got to drill it in training and constantly work on it. So, yeah. Other than the obvious of point differentials, that's the biggest thing. That's what's going to get us over the edge of turning 1 point into 3. It will be better quality chances created.
Yeah. And one more for me. I thought Riley Jackson had a tremendous game tonight, especially when Denise O'Sullivan goes out in the second half and Riley's in there. It's very young midfield at that point. What did you think of Riley's play today, and how has she grown this season?
I think she's been brilliant all season, to be honest. Instrumental to what we do. There's a reason she's in the team all the time. She's barely coming off the field at the minute for us. I actually called her up last night. I was driving my son over to soccer practice, and I just called her up and just said, "Listen, I hope you know how much we believe in you. I believe in you. You are the future of this club. We have no problem building the team around you." And I think it was words that she needed to hear. She hadn't heard that stuff for a long time. And it was words that she needed to hear. She's tremendous talent, and she gives everything for the crest. I'm super proud of her today. She put in a really solid performance. And by the way, we competed in the second half without our captain in the midfield, without our driving force. So Shinomi came in and did a really good job. But Riley Jackson had to take a leadership role in that moment, and she did a fantastic job.
So, what are the questions?
Riley, just difference between individual play and
Okay. Do you have an update on how Denise is doing?
She'd had a little issue during the break that we'd had with her. I think it was her right knee. She just tweaked it a little bit. She was ready to come out for the second half. We made the decision that no, not worth the risk. She was a little disappointed in that, and probably a bit annoyed at myself and the medical team. But as of right now, I don't have any updates, unfortunately. I just know it's something that's happened in the past, and I know what she's like. She's like a rubber band. She just keeps bouncing back. So she'll be okay. Yeah.
Thank you. And then we got the news about Casey having her 400 to save. I had a chance to work with her a lot. Tell me from your perspective, how much have you seen her grow, even just in the saves that you've seen when you guys have been working together?
Yeah, Nick actually touched on that, and we spoke about it. But she's had tremendous growth, and as I was just saying to Nicholas a second ago, the growth for her hasn't stopped. There's still things she has to get better at, but she's had tremendous growth in her overall game, not just in shot stopping and making saves, but her holistic game's got better. But that's her bread and butter, is her ability to keep the ball at the goal and come up in big moments when we need her, and she did that a couple of times tonight. Those are saves I expect her to make. If you're an elite level goalkeeper playing at the highest level, you make those saves. But that's why she's an elite level goalkeeper. So, yeah.